Today I'm taking you on a tour of a 12,000 square foot, 10-bedroom home here in Reunion that you're gonna see Easter eggs that you really only find in Reunion and Golden Oak. So I'm stoked to show you. Let's go inside.
They're one of the Spidey-verses.
Oh, this is so good. If you don't know much about Reunion, it's like a city within a city. It's gated. It's got 54 holes of golf. You've got a water park, tennis courts, restaurants, all within inside the gates. And you've got neighborhoods that are kind of like massive homes like this, all the way down to the areas with smaller condos. So there's really something for everybody. But this house is spectacular. Let's take a look. What's up, Ryan?
Hey, Ken, how you doing, man?
Nice to see you, man.
Yeah, welcome, welcome.
What do we have today?
All right, so here we're at 1212 Grand Traverse Parkway here in Reunion Resort. We've got 12,000 square feet of AC.
It's a big one.
Yep, and 15,000 square feet under roof.
Okay.
So it's really tricked out. We're excited for you to see it. We got 10 bedrooms, all en suite, and 3 half baths. So excited to show you some features here.
Beyond the bedrooms and the baths and the square footage, what's your favorite part?
You can't miss it. You got the pool right there, right?
All right, so this is the space. This is where people are hanging out. How big is this out here?
So we're about 1,500 square feet of lanai space here. We got this fire feature with a cool cracked slab effect there.
Love that.
We like to pretend that that was an accident and we were creative with it, but no, we did that intentionally. We got the big summer kitchen, and of course this amazing pool with the 360 spillover spa.
Yeah.
You got your cool tiled columns with your fountain spouts there, and then my favorite thing in the middle here. So we got the water rain curtain behind the big opening there, and it kind of looks like a slab cut out of a mountain.
It does,
right?
yeah.
But what it actually is it's formed concrete. So our pool contractor came here with some forms, put them up. He would dye the concrete in each layer. So he would take a mixture of concrete, add a dye to it, pour it in there, let it set, and then pour the next one after that.
Looks so good.
And it came out like that as an end result. So yeah, it's one of my favorite things. And you got the panoramic screen enclosure behind it, so it kind of takes out some of those grids to give you some view of that conservation and lake view there.
Yeah, it's hard to beat. I mean, if you're in Reunion, it's either golf course view or conservation view that you want, yeah? And this is amazing.
100%.
I love the design. Who was your designer?
Yeah, so we actually have an in-house design team. Debbie Dirth heads that up for our McNally design department. She did all the specifications of the finishes here, all of the furnishing, all of the staging, all of the artwork, all the way to the housewares that you see out on the kitchen here. So kind of a turnkey offering that we can, you come to us, we'll help you design the house with an architect. We build it for you, and then we come with your suitcases and it's ready to go.
Awesome. Let's get into maybe your 3 favorite features of the interior. What are we starting first?
So obviously this open concept with a mix of the marble and the wood is probably the first thing that takes your breath away as you walk through the doors. However, that's kind of tied into the staircase, which would lead to my probably I'd say second favorite thing inside the house.
Let's take a look at that.
Go check that out.
This is an impressive staircase.
Yeah, so we got this Italian marble, which kind of matches some of the stuff that we saw in the main living and dining area there. So this was very intricate. We had to miter all these edges. We had to make sure it was framed completely dead level, completely dead square, to get these niches in here with the LED lights provided by Impact Lighting. It was a real collaborative team effort to get this final look.
So with something like this, I mean, is this something that you're like, you've got an idea and you're just, or was this the homeowner that comes up with the idea, or do you see an inspiration and you're like, we can do this better? Like, how does something like this actually come about?
Yeah, so it's typically pretty collaborative, whether it be either Debbie and the design team coming up with some inspiration image of something that looks similar to it, or a homeowner's bringing it to us. That kind of starts the thought process. Then we're going to all the trades that we think would be part of that process and going to them is like, how do we do this? What's the best way you think to execute it? And usually what's the most efficient way to do it as well, right?
Yeah. I love the backlit. This is amazing. It looks like an art piece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is a onyx slab with a lighted panel behind. Another cool thing we did here is access to these can sometimes be problematic. So what we did during framing, we created a little cubby here where we slid the light panel into here. So if they ever need to change something out because that, something goes bad on the wiring or anything like that, all they have to do is cut drywall right here, slide the panel out, repair it, slide it in, and just do a little bit of drywall patching.
So good.
As we make our way upstairs, we got a 16-person theater here, as well as the secondary laundry room. This is a cool little room. As you see, there's a piece of candy etched into the front of the door, and this is the candy snack bar that services the theater.
I love Airheads. This is awesome. You got your popcorn set up, you got everything else.
Yeah.
This is like, it's
very
Candyland.
fun.
Yeah, it's cool. So one of the things I noticed, you have a lot of like art throughout the place. Was this like purchased, or did they do it on site?
Yeah, so some was actually created by our design team.
Yeah.
Some was purchased, and then we had some people that our design team brought in, that collaborators that created some of these pieces as well.
Is that kind of like this here?
Yeah, so as you see here, Debbie had the idea of putting some art niches here in framing stage, had one of her collaborators come and paint all the detail color work and stuff like that, and then had our glass enclosure company put glass pieces over the front of it. So it created this art installation essentially very efficiently, because if you went out and bought these pieces off the market, already completed, you're paying premium, where this kind of creates a fun, unique, one-of-a-kind experience. All right, so we're entering here into the Stark Industries bunk room here.
Come on, you got the Avengers logo here.
Yeah.
Captain America.
Yeah.
Oh, this is sick. Are these individual TVs or just?
Yeah,
like...
so they set the TVs in there to kind of do display, so it kind of makes you feel like you're in that Stark Industries ship flying through the skies a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
And we do got an Iron Man coming. We got a little note here from Tony Stark.
Out saving the world.
Out saving the world. Be back soon.
If I was a kid, I am a kid, I would hang out in here. I don't even need a master bedroom.
Yeah. Well, and if you like this one, you're really gonna love the hidden room in between.
Oh, we got to see it then.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm entering into like a theme park here. What is
this?
this?
We're in New York City here. We're in Spidey-verse, or one of the Spidey-verses.
Oh, this is so good.
Yeah, so Dreamport Studios always outdoes themselves. A lot of cool interactive things.
Unreal.
Yeah, you're greeted by that. And they got all these fluorescent black light skins on all the walls to make everything have that glow to, really feel like you're in New York City in the night, right?
Well, I remember the one Toy Story room that they did, and the other two are.
Oh, yeah.
So there's probably some hidden stuff in here, right?
Oh, yeah, they got plenty of Easter eggs in here. For example, here, when you pull the newspaper stand here, you get a little voice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, this is like what sells it. I love this.
Yeah. Then eventually, it's not up yet, but they got a little button here. You push that, and that'll have a whole scene play out where they'll have silhouettes of Spider-Man, little police scanners saying there's some crime, and some interaction with police lights and things like that.
Okay.
So
who needs to even go to the park? You just got this in your house.
Kid's dream.
Yeah.
And of course, you had, the Avengers side, so it wouldn't be complete with, you go the opposite spectrum with our princess room here. So let's go check that out.
Okay. Oh my gosh, my girls would kill for this. This looks like it's out of Cinderella's castle.
So yeah, you got a little bit of each princess kind of, or the main princesses, I should say, kind of in each bunk. So each girl can, or boy, I guess, could pick their choice of bunk.
You guys knocked this one out of the park.
Thanks. We certainly appreciate that, Ken. Obviously, we take a lot of pride in our work. Everybody on our team that, put a lot of effort into this. We got the gym upstairs. We got the extra conference room. We got the master suite downstairs. We got the secondary master upstairs. So arcade with the flush-mounted LED lights in there from Impact Lighting. So it was a lot of fun. These homes in Reunion are a little bit different than some of the residential homes we do elsewhere through Central Florida, although we're starting to do some crazy things in those as well. We really enjoy it out here. We like the fact that multiple people can come and visit these homes and rent them. So, it's not just one family enjoying them, it's hundreds of families enjoying them. So
absolutely, man. Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ryan and his team always do a fantastic job. And if you're looking to buy a big house like this, or even just a small little humble place here in Reunion or anywhere in Central Florida, my team and I, we'd love to be your real estate resource of choice. Email me, info@positgroup.com. We'll see you guys on the next video.